Here is my home drum set. To start off, my hand's a little shaky, sorry, but to start off, it's a Gretsch Catalina Club Jazz kit with the copper sparkle finish. Honest to God, I got this kit not on a budget, walked out happy. I didn't intend on necessarily buying this kit. I actually had my eyes set on a Ludwig. It was a 20-inch bass drum, 12-inch floor, and a 16-inch, 12-inch mounted and 16-inch floor. And it was really nice. It looked like Ringo Starr's kit. It was for cheap, but I saw this and I fell in love with it, so I had to buy it. Yeah, okay, so let's get around the kit. Right now here, you can see I have an amplifier there. If you see some of my videos, because they're filmed over there, you'll notice that some sound is not coming from the computer, it's coming from there. Sometimes I like to do videos that way, but it's loud and it's hard to hear sometimes. Alright, so let's go around the kit. First off here, camera stuff. I always put my stuff on this little table here. And now around the kit. This is the kit. This is her. I'm going to play each individual cymbal for you. I'm going to start with the cymbals too. These are a pair, I think they're from either the 90s or the 80s. I don't know, but they have the logo. So I can't tell if that means they're from the 90s or the 80s. I don't know when the logo started. But this is a Zildjian New Beat hi-hat, but it's an old pair. This is what they sound like. I like these, but I'm upgrading to Meinl 15-inch dual hi-hats soon, the Byzance duals. I really like them, but honestly, I'm one of those OCD nitpicky players where I have to have all my equipment matching, so I need Meinl cymbals, and I don't need them, but I really like the 15-inch duals, and I think they'd be great on my kit. So next up here, you have the Meinl Byzance 18-inch extra thin jazz crash. I love this thing so much, not just for jazz, for any instrument. For any genre. Geez, let's hear it. Beautiful cymbal. It goes good with anything, even like hard rock. I play a lot of Rush with that cymbal. I love it. Okay. Going around, by the way, all my heads are Aquarians, except I have an EMAD on my bass drum. Funny story about why. It's because I went to get the Super Kick 2 from Aquarian. They ran out. My bass drum had cracked, so I needed a good one, and I knew I could always rely on that EMAD, so that's why I got the EMAD. Over here, I got a Meinl 22-inch Dark Rawbell Ride. I like this one for dry environments. It's not great with, my camera went out of focus. It's not great with every kind of environment, but it works in every kind of environment. So let's hear it. This cymbal does not work great in every environment, but it does the job well for most. I love this cymbal in jazz. I love it in rock. Funk, it sounds good too. Everything else, it's just kind of there, but that's why I have this, but I'll get to that in a minute. So this next cymbal up here is an 18-inch Zildjian A-Custom, what's the name of it? Fast Crash. As you could tell, it looks nothing like a Fast Crash. In fact, I have stupid fake logos that I drew on it because I was young. But I kind of modded it up myself when I was younger, and honest to God, it sounds better than it did when I got it. I actually sanded it too to give it a more drier feel. It sounds really good. It didn't really get any drier, but it added a nice effect to it. That green shit is just, I forget the name of it, that stuff that comes on a cymbal when it gets older and shit, but Okay, next, this is that other ride that I was talking about, but the reason I like this is because it works as a crash too. This is the Meinl Byzance 20-inch medium ride from the Brilliant lineup, and it sounds really nice as everything. As you hear, I could really lay into this, and though it's not technically a crash, it really sounds good for a big crash sound. And I don't think any of these cymbals that I have here do as good of a job as this does when I need a big, loud, heavy, heartfelt crash. Now this up over here, this is a Meinl Byzance 18-inch medium crash from the traditional lineup, and this is really good for rock. It's not good for anything else. That's why I have it as far away, because I don't just play rock. So I like to have these because these work in any environment. This works in most other environments, and so does this. But this one, strictly, in my opinion, strictly works with rock. So I like to have it off to my right, so I could just lay into it when I need to rock. That's why I have these two cymbals together. All right, here it goes. It really is a beautiful cymbal. It's just a shame I can really only lay into this in rock. But I like to have it. I like it on my set. Alright, next I just have a little cowbell over here. And then I just want to talk about the hardware really quickly. I'm rocking some Yamaha hardware down there. All the cymbal stands and the snare stands and all that, that's all from different companies. See, I got a DW rack tom kind of stand there that I used for that because I don't need it at the moment, but I will soon. Then I got some like SP and some Tama hardware. It's all different. And then down here I have a nice rock and sock chair. It's the bike kind of chair. I don't know the name of it, but I got it recently and I fell in love with it. Also, let's take note that I use these Vic Firth headphones to block the sound, and they do a great job at doing so. And I also always rock Vic Firth Buddy Rich sticks. Love them. So there you go. Now you've seen a tour of my kit. I'd like to see some of yours, though I don't have many subscribers. I'd love to see some of yours, so in the comments, for whoever comments, please tell me what you got on your set. I'd love to hear. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.